Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a bit different. We're just going to be talking about how to make Clash Royale fun again. Alright, so we're going to have some TV Royale replays in the background, and we're going to go over 3 things that I think can help you enjoy the game again, despite the game not being in the best state. So these 3 things are going to be to join a competitive clan. Second one is to create a second account, or a third account, etc. The last one is going to be badge hunting. So we're going to go a bit deeper into each one, so feel free to skip to whatever section you're interested in. Let's get started. So we know ladder isn't always the most fun. It's very frustrating and you can feel like you're not getting anywhere. So what other options do we have to try and make the game more exciting? You can try and join a competitive clan. And no, we're not talking about joining a professional esports clan, because I know most people watching this, including myself, would not be good enough to get anywhere near an esports clan. However, there is a competitive scene in most clans, I'm sure, or different countries around the world, where you compete against other clans of similar level. So, in that, you can join a clan, you'll have a team of people on that clan, and you'll play against other clans in matches similar in format to the CRL. So for example, you might have 3 sets. You might have the first set as best of 5. So every player plays someone else, and you have to have 3 victories in total to win. The next set might be King of the Hill, which everyone's familiar with. The last set is usually just a 1v1 best of 5. So I found this really helped me to stay engaged in the game. It gives you another reason to play, another reason to want to practice different decks, as it encourages you so you can help improve your team's performance. A second kind of aspect to this is just it introduces a social side to the game. So joining a clan with active clanmates, people that you might have a Discord group or a Line group or whatever social media you kind of use, allows you to communicate with people, get to know people a bit better, and a more social community around the Clash Royale game, which is really nice actually. Not only does it help do that, but as we said, having scrims and competitions gives you a kind of plan and motivation to work on specific decks. So as you're playing different competitions, you might get to know some of the clans in your country. So you might know that this specific clan has a really good Expo player. So you might want to practice some counters to that in the days before the match so that you can do well in that. So it just gives you another kind of layer, another reason to keep trying to improve on a different aspect of the game, which really helped me to stay focused and stay engaged in the game. Finally, it allows you to play against and talk to much better players. I've played against players who are miles better than me, people who finish regularly in the global tournament and high on ladder, and I've got to play against these people and talk to them just because we're playing matches against them. So sometimes this is a good way to get good players' friend links, so you can watch them. Or if not, it's just a good chance to get to know players who play at a high level and may be able to offer you some help or advice on how to improve. The next tip is going to be to create a second account or a third account, depending on what stage you're at. So I know this is something a lot of people have already done, but I think this can really help give you something extra to work on. So my advice would be, if you haven't created a second account, to firstly do so. It's very easy to do that. All you need is to create another email account, sign up for Supercell ID on that, and it's very simple to switch between the accounts. Once you've done that, I would pick a completely different deck from the one in your main account. So I would like to go for something that's a lot more fun, something very different. So for example, I have one right now that I've made recently, which is Giant Skeleton Clone, which is just fun. I would never play it on my main account, but it's really good fun to play. Another one you can do is Balloon Freeze, that's always fun, or anything with freeze is fun. So just pick a deck that you think is really fun to play, something you'll enjoy doing, and just upgrade that deck. So all this sounds good. It does reach a point where you get to the over-leveled players and it becomes a bit frustrating. But up until that point, really good fun. And if you stick at it for long enough, you'll get over that hump and it'll be really fun playing on it. Another point why this is good is when it comes to the global tournaments every month, once you've got enough of your cards up to level 9, you can use that as a second account so you can get 2 attempts in the global tournament. So this is a reason why I have 4 accounts now, as it means I currently have 3 goals on the global tournament, which is kind of really good if you're trying to work towards achieving a finish in that. Another advantage to this is that you can then trade between your main account and your second account. So this is good if a new card's just come out and you really want to upgrade that on your main account. You can collect the cards on your second account and then trade it with your first. So this means that you can give cards to each account that you both need. So it's less of a one-sided trade as it usually is. And this can kind of help your account develop a little faster. Our final point is going to be badge hunting. So what does this mean? I mean trying to collect as many badges for your profile as possible. And I know what you're thinking, we're not all pro players, we can't get these global tournament finishes or top 1000 ladder. I certainly can't. But what else can we do? So you look on a lot of people's profile and they've never even won a classic challenge, and this only costs 10 gems to enter, and you've got a pretty good chance of doing it if you're a half decent player. The first 5 to 6 matches usually are quite easy, and then you go from there. So that's something to work on. You can use that to practice your different decks as well. This is also useful, so as we said, talking about the competitive clans and competing, if you want to practice your decks that you want to use throughout your competitions, you can do this in classic challenges. If you have already won a classic challenge, then consider going for the ×10 classic challenge badge. I think this looks pretty good on your profile. I haven't yet gone for it. I think I'm on about 4 or 5 wins. So work towards that. It gives you a goal, keeps you motivated to keep playing, keep practicing, and also looks cool on your profile. If you're at that level where you can think about going for a grand challenge, then do so. I got 11 wins not so long ago. Very frustrating. But if you are at that level, save up those gems and enter that. It gives you another layer, something to work towards, which can really help you feel engaged in the game. Finally, playing challenges not only allows you to get badges for your profile, but also speeds up your account development. So the fastest way to max your account without just paying thousands and thousands of pounds is to use grand challenges. So if you have saved up a lot of gems, or you are willing to spend a little bit of money, if you can finish around 8+ wins on a grand challenge, that's probably the best way you can improve your account and get it towards max. Not only are you getting practice against really good players, but you're getting good rewards from that depending on how you do. So that's definitely something I would recommend doing if you're looking to kind of progress your account towards max and upgrade more decks. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. A little bit of a shorter one today, but it's just something that I thought would be useful for a lot of people. If anybody is interested in joining competitive clans in the UK, I know quite a few people that either know people in clans or know how you can get in, so feel free to message me or drop a comment on this video, or as I said, message me on Instagram. So I hope you enjoyed, guys. Please subscribe, leave a like below, and I'll see you in the next video.